She didn't hear the explosion of a Honda Accord as it slammed into the telephone pole. The man had crashed his car into the wall. He was not listening to her. She was shouting at him. He was dead. Blood was dripping from his ears. His cell phone was on speaker mode. And the crowd of people stood around and they heard her yelling at him. And she continued to yell. Blood was dripping from his ears and she continued to yell, and we were looking on upon her in horror. This poor man was dead. She didn't understand. She wasn't listening. She had reprimanded him to the point where he drove himself into a telephone pole. She continued to yell. "You're a stupid idiot! I can't stand you and I hate your guts! I wish you were dead!" I was riding by on my bicycle, so I got off the bike and I walked over and I grabbed this bloody cell phone away from his ear and I threw it to the ground. And I shouted on top of my lungs, "Now he can hear you. But are you listening?" We spend our lives yelling. We spend our lives reprimanding. We spend our lives talking and talking and talking, and nobody ever listens. I know you have something to say. I know you want to talk, Frank. But were you ever listening to me? Do you ever listen? So now we're going to start a new exercise. It's called listening before you speak. How about you listen before you open up your silly mouths? I know you got something to say. I know you have an opinion. I know you have a thought. But listen before you speak. I know we have voices. I come here every month at the Poetry Slam and I say, use your voice, speak, tell everybody, shout your greatest wish in your dreams. But you have to listen. So we're all going to have an exercise, and I want you all to do something very special for me right now. I want you to listen and hear what I have to say. And I'm not going to shout it, so you have to listen. Pay attention. I love you. And thank you all for coming to the Arlene Francis Center for Spirit, Art, and Politics and sharing in this great venue of community, communication, spirituality, and humanity. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you catch that, Jake?
Yeah, I think Frank did too.
I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, it was good. It was actually really good.
Oh, cool.
Should have been in the room.
I'm glad he did that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Moving right along.